lot easier when you go to do the sewing. So I
thread traced.
I thread traced on the center front line so that it would be easy to see and overlap your center fronts when you're ready to do your sewing. Now let's mark the second side. So you can see thread tracing on that one, and take our other little piece, which she's going to go like this one because the little center fronts are going to cross. But we need to know where center front is. And of course, because this is the left side, I'll do it this way. Does that make sense? So and the tapestry needle is easy on your fingers, and it goes right through the holes in the lace because that's the nature of the fabric itself. And it slips and slides a little bit, but that's not really a problem. You can still see that this is where your center front line is. You can mark center front, center back, all of your notches, anything that you have as a marking that needs to be seen later. Okay, so now I can turn this over and I can line up the two center fronts. Okay, so pulling my thread, putting my two center front lines on top of each other. Once you have them on top of each other, all you have to do is pin it. So I'll take the little pin right here. And I'm sure you already noticed the pins don't stay in the lace. Everything falls out. So go up and down a couple of times. And once you've got that set up, you can go ahead and just baste across the bottom. Okay? Now, in this case, you have a little notch there, and you clip the notch, and you do have a notch here that's been clipped, I think, if I could find. Sometimes they're even hard to find even after you clip them. So you'd have to put the pattern piece back on again. So I could put this pattern piece back on, and then I could mark that with the needle so I would know where my notch is. Because lace is pretty hard to mark. Okay.
And you would mark it just by doing a couple of loops?
Yeah, just do a little stitch in there. You could do a tailor tack loop, but just as long as it's cut there so you know where it is. Okay, so one, you're going to baste this, and then you'll cut away that one part that's on the picture. If you're not sure about that, let me see if she gave you a good picture. She may not have. My picture's better than hers, but Blackboard's down, so